Hello, welcome back to another video. My name is Gemma and today I'm very excited because I am announcing another year of the Past and Future Readathon. So if you are unfamiliar with the Past and Future Readathon, it has been running for about 4 years now. It was the brainchild of the fabulous Emily at Novell Novels, and I have been very graciously asked to co-host again this year. So this will be my second year co-hosting. Along with myself and Emily, we also have the fabulous Alice from Alice and the Giant Bookshelf, the spectacular Jack from the spread Book Joy, the awesomely chaotic Charlie from Charlie Book Reads, and the lovely Danny from Danny's Book World. So between us all, we are hosting this readathon, and this is really a readathon to kickstart January in the best way possible, and we have devised a bingo board which was very kindly put together by Alice, so I will talk you through the prompts. Before I do that, just addressing the elephant in the room. My bookshelves have no books on. And this is because I finally got round to painting this wall. If you've been here for a while, you'll know there's been this colour patch here for quite some time, so it has actually been painted now, and I just need to put all my books back on the shelf. They're over there. So the prompts. So the first on the bingo board is oldest on your TBR, and I don't feel like this needs much explanation. Pick an oldie and hopefully it'll be a goodie. Obviously this can be in any format you want. The oldest physical book on your shelf, the oldest book on your Kindle, the oldest book on your audio library, whatever you like. But just pick an oldie. Or it could be like the oldest by year. We didn't discuss that in the group, but I'm throwing it out there. The next prompt is try something new. Use a colour wheel. So if you're unfamiliar, a colour wheel is just a thing where it spins around and it picks you a colour, and then you pick a book based on that colour. So, I mean, the obvious would be to pick a book with that colour cover, but it could be that colour spine, it could have that colour in the title, whatever takes your fancy. I will leave a link to a colour wheel below in case you need one, but usually if you just type in like random colour generator, I think it will like come up, or random colour wheel generator, something along those lines into Google, and so will come up, but I will leave a link for you down below. The third prompt is to read a new edition. So I think quite a few of us will have some new editions on our shelves after Christmas, and if so, you may well want to pick one of those up. You may want to try a newer release, something that you can get from your library if no one bought you any books, but bar humbug if that was the case. So whatever you want to do there, a new book, new release, whatever works for you. We're so chill in this readathon, honestly. Make it work for you is basically the point. The next prompt is a book buddy, which is to get a buddy to pick you a book. So, I mean, you want to be a bit careful here, don't you, about which buddy you pick, because we all have that buddy that will just pick the biggest book on your TBR. I'm definitely not that buddy. But yes, pick a friend or a child or a pet or whatever you like to pick your book, and see if they have better taste than you do at picking your books. Next, series sort out. So continue a series that you've been reading, or finish a series, or start a series, whatever you want. Just a series book. We all love them, and we could probably all do with finishing some. I know I could. Now, jumping across, I'll come back to the middle one at the end. We have an old favourite. So you can reread an old favourite here, or you can read a favourite author, and yeah, just have a delightful time with a book that you're pretty damn certain you're going to love, because we all need that in January. Just an excellent book to start the year, right? Next, we have a New Year's resolution. So we all start goals in the new year. Find one of your goals and read a book that equates to that. The next prompt is to read a book from your bucket list. So a book that you've always meant to read, or that's on one of these lists. I don't know if anybody else has this. I have lists of like 100 books you're supposed to read before the end of your life, or whatever it may be. So I will have coming up in December a video of my 100 bucket list books scratch list. This was a scratch list. So there will be a video coming up from there. So feel free to pick one from that list if you want. Also, I would mention at this point that the lovely Sandy at Miss Reads a Lot is doing 1001 books to read before you die. So if you're looking for some more inspiration, there are loads of books from that list over on Sandy's channel that you can check out. And yeah, just a bucket list book, anything you like, or you can just Google bucket lists and stuff will come up if you don't have your own. I feel like I over-explained that. And so the final square, the one in the middle, is Moody Monday. So this is a thing that a few of us in the group have been doing recently, where on the first Monday of the month we mood pick a book, because we find that our TBRs are quite stringent and we never get a chance to mood read. So on the first Monday of the month we mood read. We pick a mood read book. Words are hard this morning. So for January, we're suggesting that you join in with that. It doesn't have to be the first Monday of the month. It could be any Monday. Just pick up a book that you fancy on a Monday. It's that simple. It's that simple. With all of these, they are open to interpretation. Interpret them as you please. There are no book police coming for you, but would love to know how you're getting on. Update us on Instagram or on our channels. I will pop the bingo board on my community tab so you can take it from there if you so wish. And the hashtag is hashtag Past and Future Readathon. So use that hashtag on Instagram or here if you're using the board and want us to see. Obviously, if you are a creator, feel free to tag us, me, any of the hosts, and we'll come and watch your video. And yeah, we're just really excited for another year of Past and Future Readathon. Oh, I did not mention that we will also be in sprints again this year, so all of the hosts will host at least one sprint on their channel. Dates are still to be confirmed, and like we'll see who is free on the dates, but there will be a chunk of us per sprint. And I think that was everything. And it runs from the 1st of January to the end of January. Are there 30 days in January? I think there are. So it runs to the 30th. If there are 31 days in January, then it runs to the 31st. Yes. I will be bringing a TBR out for this in the next week or so. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And obviously you can click subscribe and the bell notification if you want to get notifications of when that video comes out. I look forward to seeing all of your TBRs, and I will see you very soon with another one. Bye guys.